Hi there, I hope you're well. Today I'm going to do a quick review of these two camping lights / power banks. Personally, I think they're fabulous. It all depends on whether they're useful to you or not. Now these two are actually completely and utterly identical in every way. They're identical in functionality, and the only difference is the label, who they're actually made by. So you've got one by Sinvitron and then this one by Lanktoo. I'll put some links in the descriptions for these. Can't quite remember how much I paid, I think about 20 to 30 pound. They've both got the same display on. Yes, I know they've got slightly different times on and the temperatures differ only because they've both been in different rooms. Well, that's the other thing that I like about these, the fact that they've got the temperature on. Cool, huh? So let's have a look at what you get in the box for one of these. There are some instructions in various languages, a free gift card, a little box, and inside little box there is a carabiner and a USB cord. This is USB to micro USB, not USB-C. Carabiner, it does say on there not for climbing. I've got the other one for the other lamp here, and it also says the same. As I say, everything is just identical. This clips into there and you can screw that in, and then you can hang this wherever you want. So let's have a look at how these work and what they've got on them in terms of buttons and features. You've got an input socket, which is micro USB for charging. Here you've got your output socket, which is a standard USB, and that's for charging other devices when you're using it as a power bank. So on the back you've got your light on off switch. Press and hold and the light comes on. It has 4 different light modes. So there is cool white, which is that one. Then there is natural or warm white. Then so the other one was warm, that one's natural, and then you've got the red flashing SOS. Flick it back and it just round robins with every click. You can see that happening. I actually quite prefer this on the warm light, that one. Did you notice the change there? This is your brightness button. So you can press and hold it. As you press and hold it, it gets brighter until it reaches its maximum. Once it's reached its maximum, press and hold it again and it gets dimmer. Obviously you can press and hold it and stop at any point. To set it to the brightness level you actually want. The only one that doesn't work with is the red SOS. On that setting, the battery will last for, I think it says about 500 hours in the instructions. They do last a long time. Press and hold to power off. You've got the set button on here. Press and hold it and it starts to go through the setting process. The plus and minus keys to change things are here. If you press the minus key, it switches between centigrade and Fahrenheit on the display. If you press the plus key, it switches between 24-hour and 12-hour clock. And this little key here, this one changes the brightness of the clock display. So you can have it off, low, medium, high. I have found it's absolutely adequate on low. Now I charged both of these about 3 weeks ago. And as you can see, they're still showing us full. And I've had them on this brightness level since then. I actually use these as my go-to house clocks because I just find them so useful. So I'm going to get some scales and we'll have a look and see how much these weigh. If I turn the scales on there, you can just see the display, and it weighs 435 grams. Let's try the other one, should be about the same, 436 grams. You might think that's quite a lot, it's close to half a kilo, but let's take a power bank and a camping lamp that does a very similar thing. What do they weigh? 480 grams. This is quite a high powered power bank, but when it comes to power, these are no shrinking violets. These have got 15,000 milliamp hours. So this power bank is about 20,000, but that's still pretty good, right? 15,000 milliamp hours. And these two things weigh more than one of these. Now, I haven't tried these out in the field yet. You've got something that's waterproof, tough and robust, that can power your devices, and if you're going away for a couple of nights wild camping, especially if you're like me and you might need a little bit of light for your YouTube videos, then I think these could be really handy. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Have you got one of these? Have you tried it out in the field? As I say, I'll put some links in the description below if you're interested in having a look at one online. That's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. If you subscribe to the channel, when you open YouTube up, you'll get a little notification to say that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you so much for watching. You take care and I'll see you soon. Cheerio!